is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am up with my second Color Cast Designs design team project for the January acrylic kit. And I knew I wanted to use this Thought You Should Know as my title. So I have a very, very messy room. And I have a bunch of my Maggie home stuff just kind of pulled out just to kind of see what all I have. And I actually have this paper that already had a circle cut out of it. And I actually used this to make a layout of the necklace that I got for our anniversary, for my anniversary gift. And so I felt like it would be good to bring this one back in to our trip. And I love me a circle. So this was already partially done for me. So I grabbed a piece of pink cardstock and I roughed up the edges of the circle and went ahead and glued that down. So this is a picture of my husband and I don't remember the name of this place. It reminds me of Washington Square in New York. Same kind of idea. So I'm pretty sure we have a picture like this from New York as well. So we have a nice little selfie. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to back it in some white cardstock. The reason I'm doing white cardstock is because the acrylic title is also in white. And so I feel like they just go together. And look at how awesome that pops on there, right? So the acrylic piece comes with an acrylic heart that fits right in there. And I decided I wanted to use that acrylic heart somewhere else. So from the shop, I have a couple of these wood veneer hearts, and they're super thin. They're super cool. They're like conversation hearts, I guess, because they say things on them like together, oh my heart, you're my person, that type of thing. So I selected one and it says, oh my heart. And I thought, oh, that's cute to put in like on, it actually doesn't fit in the acrylic piece. It fits on top, which I really like. And so I took the acrylic piece that would normally go in there, and I'm going to use that as the base of my cluster in the left lower hand corner. So I've got that. And then I'm going through the Forever Fields ephemera pack, and I'm working on stuff to make that cluster down there in the bottom right hand corner. In doing that, I found a couple more pieces and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need a cluster like on the other side of the title, or, well, right now it's on the other side of the title, but I am going to move it up to the top corner of the photo as well. So I'm going to do an embellishment cluster down in the lower left-hand corner, one in the upper right-hand corner, and then I'm just going to add a few things next to the title, and that's going to give a nice triangle, visual triangle, which is funny because everybody talks about it, and most of the time I don't intentionally make a visual triangle, but it does make your eye happy. So I do tend to have one, even though that's not necessarily my intention, because that makes my eye happy. Not always, though. So down in that bottom cluster, I've got a couple of tickets. I have a frame, but when all is said and done, it could have been just a strip of paper. You can't even tell it was a frame. I have a couple of labels and like a little leaf. I've got a vellum floral. So these leaves are just from like random Maggie Holmes collections, not necessarily from this one. In the upper right hand corner, I've got like a vellum frame and then a label, a couple labels actually. I have that circle piece that's green with the floral in it, and then a love, and then I decided I needed one more of these wood veneer conversation hearts. And this one says together. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up there. And then I'm going to dig into, I believe these are the August hearts. And I'm going to pull out 2 of them. I'm going to pull out one that is solid. And then I'm also going to pull out one that is open-faced. So I went ahead and I glued everything down, and I'm just going to finish it off with a couple of puffy stickers. I get a little bike on here. Bow goes on right there. I love that bow. I think that's perfect. A butterfly and a floral. And then I think that I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to realize that I need to switch the 2 hearts on the bottom. So instead of it saying, thought you should know, oh my heart, I'm going to switch it for the one that says, you are my person. So then it reads, thought you should know, you are my person. Like, why didn't I think about that in the beginning? But it totally makes sense. So I love that. So I will go ahead and swap those hearts out. And then I also add a little, I think a couple of clear stickers. One is a little black heart, and I'm going to put it on the tip of the acrylic heart because where it nestles in the other heart, I think it was the T, it's either the T or the H that comes down into the heart. So it has a little tiny little cutout. Probably couldn't even notice it unless you were looking really hard at it. But I went ahead and just added a little heart to that, and I think that works great. So I just put a black and clear sticker up at the top that's a floral, and then like I said, I did the hearts. And I was seeing if there was anything else that I needed, but I think that is going to pretty much do it for this layout today. So I will have the shop linked down below so you can get your hands on this, and I am super excited for February's. We've already seen the sneak peek, and it is amazing. So definitely head over and get your hands on it so that you don't miss out. And I cannot wait to play with it. So there is my final little heart. And here's where I'm showing you, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, here's where I decide that needs to be switched. So good news, wasn't terribly stuck down. I was able to switch it without any issues. So there is my layout. I really hope you enjoyed this. I love how this turned out, and I love all the extra little bits and pieces. You can see that little black heart that I put on top, and there is that title, which is just absolutely stunning. So that is going to do it for me today. Here is the final layout. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.